Oh, that's right. Give me a sec here. I do this really briefly because I don't want. Yeah, this one. All right. Let's switch back. That again. Okay, so I really haven't done any thinking about this. We got to figure out some way to feed the babies, and I don't know how we're going to do that. Because we need to get the temperature and humidity such that they're not sleeping anymore. And I don't know how we do that. Because I already adjusted the temperature. Okay, let's look at this again. I have to look at a couple of terminals again, or PDAs, because I don't seem to remember enough. And I'm gonna write down where I need a piece of paper. Right, I always like take so many notes with games and stuff. I end up with no. I'll just do it here. I need to take notes on temperature for the different things or anything about the brood so I can see. Okay, so there are these. I mean, I'm guessing probably we don't need to know which grub is which name and what their behavior is per se. I imagine once we have it in a container, it probably is just kind of there, right? We probably don't have to worry about it attacking us. Till it started metamorphic process. Negatively, brood gas leak. Here we go. Humidity. #84 RH, but it's reduced from that, so it doesn't say what to. So I'm not sure. Do we maybe we just go back up to 84? Maybe that's what we want. Since it was reduced from that and it was kicked off the hibernation, maybe we just jump it up to that. So 84, whatever that is. All right. So let's go back to where we can adjust the humidity again. So we got to go all the way back out. Wait, are we? We might be on the downstairs floor. I don't remember if we're down or upstairs right now. Xexor Hadley got to run all the way down. That super hard for her because she like pregnant. She like got like a lot of extra like weight thingy with her. Yeah, I know. Because of the baby. Yep. Yeah, so like you like make her run all over the place and now she like get all like early birth or something. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I mean, it's kind of a silly mechanic in the game to make it where she can run like all the time everywhere, but that's a bad thing. Like we just don't have her run everywhere. Then although I'm actually happy she can run, obviously it goes faster. But I'm just saying. Okay. So the habitat, but not crew. So the wherever they are, grub habitat is 668. Okay. ID 668. Okay. Let me. Okay, so let me get out of that, I guess. Wait, because this doesn't show, or does this show current levels? At percent, no, but that's power levels. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I believe here is where we adjusted those, right? I think so. Hey, welcome to the stream. Okay, this, right? And there. Six eight here, and it went down from 84, so we need to go up to 84. RH. Okay. Didn't say anything about temperature, so I don't know. I don't think we have to adjust that at all. I mean, it could, but I don't know that I need to. Let's just try it without. I was contemplating having to run all the way back here again if we do, but let's just try it without first. We'll if we need to change the temperature, then we'll hopefully figure that out and then just do it at that point. Jeez. All that climbing cannot be good for her. Good point. Good point, Squeaky. This cannot be a good thing for her. All right. The kind of frightening thing is that the ship is damaged enough now that you're being told, for example, to evacuate. Like, but we have no way of getting out yet without going past Samantha, who then eats our face. So there's that. Clean up some rice in my teeth from lunch. I'll probably need to. I do anyway, but I'll probably need to make a special point of flossing soon because it's kind of in my teeth a little bit, bugging me slightly. Yeah, there's still sleepy time. So we raised that to 84. So what do we raise the temperature to then, I wonder? This only mentioned the humidity. Let's look and see if maybe I missed earlier on, maybe an earlier part of the log mentioned temperature, but I don't think so. Okay, those. No. Still nothing. Yeah, just humidity. Okay, so we get temperature somewhere else then, I guess. So it's going to be either, it's probably going to be her log, which, where was hers again? I don't remember. There's a PD in here. I don't think this is hers, but let's look just to be sure. I now know where is not her log. I'm looking for the woman who actually worked with the Grubs regularly, not the daughter of CAYNE, Hendrik CAYNE, not like his daughter, but the woman who basically married Hendrik CAYNE. I don't remember her name. No, that's Kern. We don't want that. That's the Zealot. Yeah. Okay. Because he doesn't talk about anything about the grubs other than that. Well, I don't even know if he talks about the grubs at all. He talks about the people they capture and being his vessels potentially. I don't think there was a PDA in here at all. I know there's not here. And you get up close to the stasis pod. I don't think. Why would she walk at this point? Whatever. She runs everywhere else, but she has to walk this. I get it's not that far, but still. Yeah, there's no PDA here. Okay. No, it's fine. Take your time. I don't need to go anywhere. Alright, so not there. Shoot. What is... I'm pretty positive there's nothing in there. And if that's just the professor's printer room, or in here. There is a PDA in here. Let's see if this is hers. If not, then we'll go down to the PDT printer room. See if there's one there that'll be. No. It's him. Adams. Yeah, we don't want Adams. Okay, let me... Oh, gosh. This volume is too high. A little strong on my ears. Let's try that. That's probably better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I am then going to the PDT printer room, I think. I know, I'm 100% sure her log is not in here, because if I remember right, the only ones we saw in there were Bueno, whatever his name is, Bueno, the ladies' man or whatever, and then the daughter to Hendrik CAYNE, I think, are the only two PDAs in there. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else in there. I could be misremembering, but I don't think there's anything in there we want. Here we go. Okay. Let's, we get you're angry. Let's see if you've mentioned anything about temperature of the grubs. So far, no. Might be one of these entries, because these seem different. These number ones rather than date ones. She does mention the specimens, but I'm not seeing its temperature in there. No, the bird's dead, but we don't see temperature mentioned either. I don't know that we're gonna see this in here, but maybe. 6th, 18th. Oh, yep. With the temperature now kept below the habitat's usual 95 degrees. There we go. Okay. I figured we would have, if that was important, we'd usually have a reference. 95? Jeez, they like it hot. Okay. That's uncomfortably hot. Okay. So let's do that, which means we do have to go back to that room, but at least we're already downstairs now, since this is the PDT room. Half the distance, approximately, already covered. We already got the milk from the creepy, gross milk from that one grub, right? That was in Bueno's room, like in his secret back area, whatever the hell that is. I don't know if that normally was, if that previously was like his love chamber. I don't know. That guy is creepy. He and Danny were both creepy. Danny was kind of like, I don't know how to describe him. He was kind of like super lustful, which Bueno was also, but clueless as to how to get women to notice him. Bueno seems to have been super lustful, but also was successful at getting women to notice him, I think. That's what it seemed like. Okay, so we're at 84 RH. So we want to raise this to 95. There we go. There we go. Well, maybe. Hopefully elevated activity means that they're swimming in the pool, not they're, because there was that cracked glass. Hopefully that doesn't mean they're banging against the glass. Because I don't know if they break out, I don't know if Hadley's going to be okay. Maybe before I go in to the habitat area in general, I'll save the game or something, just in case. Probably won't need to, though. I think it'll just auto-save. But just to be on the conservative side of things, we'll do that. Okay, we could go there. We're going to do this right here. Okay, and then I'm going to... I haven't been doing this in previous videos, but I'm going to briefly turn the picture of the game off for a second while I load. Because so I want to do this. Quick save. Alright. It shows like some system information I don't want people to see. Okay. I mean, the other stuff's already in the past, but just going forward. Anyway, whatever. Yep. Okay, we see. Okay, they're not super psycho, but they are moving around. Okay, grubs. They squirm around the habitat, proboscis sucking on the filthy floor of flesh and bone. Fleshy, segmented lobes glisten behind or beneath their chitinous carapace. Okay. When I was a kid, I used to say chitin. I didn't know it was chitin, so I'd say like chitinous, not chitinous. That's funny. Okay, so let me now baited incubation cancer. Yeah, mammary secretion. Milk, but not really milk. Gross. Okay, so mammary secretion has been placed inside the incubator. Okay, so let's grab this and put this now on the retrieving platform. Oh yeah, there you go. They're happy with the temperature and they're moving about and stuff. This doesn't really indicate humidity, but whatever. We got both, just to make sure. Oh, it's going to show it grabbing one. Oh no, it just crawls up there. Oh, interesting. Do I want to not be... No, it's cutscene, basically, so okay. Do I not want to be next to that in case it goes psycho in the container or something? But no. We're fine, apparently. Quantum storage device updated. Freddy. Oh. All right. I turned the volume down too far. Apparently, normally for other stuff it's fine, but apparently 29% is not enough for this game. There's probably an internal volume setting there too, but whatever. We'll just do that. All right. So now, do I now try to go past Samantha? I mean, how do I? I'm not sure how I make it secrete gas or whatever. Hey, Faux Fox, welcome. No worries. So just really brief update. So I went back and looked at a couple of computer displays. So the display here in the terminal here, right here, where you can see my mouse pointer going, at the end indicated we wanted 84 RH, whatever that stands for, in humidity. Maybe that's relative humidity. Anyway, 84, we'll go with that. So 84% relative humidity in the grub chamber. That's what this terminal shows. So I did that back at that room with the body parts kind of hanging from the ceiling. On that terminal, we were able to adjust things. So I adjusted the humidity. That wasn't enough. So we went back to the PDA for the doctor who was the main, like the head working on the grub project. And she said in one of her logs that the grubs became morose and lethargic or whatever when it was below the normal 95 degrees. So then I went back to that room where you can adjust things, and I kept the 84 humidity, but then I adjusted the temperature to 95 degrees. Then I got an indication there was activity in the grub chamber. So now you can see they're running around. So I put the empty canister here, and this opened up, and one of the grubs just crawled in, and it came back out. So now we have this occupied incubation canister. A grub squirms and slithers around inside the glass enclosure. So we need to figure out some way of getting this to release gas when we're going past Samantha. I'm guessing, because just because we have this doesn't necessarily mean anything. I believe it's the gas that calms Samantha down. So if we can't get gas out of this could be a problem. I'm not sure yet how we're going to figure out how to do the gas. Also, when we first got the grub, Hadley was like, "What's your name?" And it said on the thing Frederick, and she said, "Frederick?" And she goes, No, you look like a Charles to me. Yeah, we'll call you Charlie." And then the guy, whoever she's been in communication with often, said that Charlie was the name of his son who died, and he felt really bad about his son's death. Like, he started crying a little bit, and he mentioned that it was his fault that his son died. I was like, well, obviously that's a bad thing. So Hadley thought the same. So she said, okay, we'll just go with Frederick. We'll call you Freddy. So we have Freddy the Grub now. And that's where we are. So, trying to think where I could go next to maybe get gas out of the grub. So nothing else in this area, I don't think. So this is the grub habitat. If we go just across the hall, that's that weird creepo shrine to Henry, or Henry CAYNE. And if we go out here and go left, up there is that weird, like, stomach or what, or uterus or whatever it was, the weird gross thing that, and had the pool, the coagulated stuff in the pool and whatever. There's nothing over there, I think. So I don't know how we get the gas. Let's look on this again, see if she mentioned something about the gas now, because I didn't think about that before when I was looking a little bit ago, so I don't really wasn't paying attention to see if they mentioned how to get the gas out. Extreme aggression. Mild consume 5 pennies. Raw meat and plasma to encourage brood gas production. So maybe I need to get that. Is plasma like something like you might get from an engine? Maybe we go back to that room. Maybe there's plasma there. I'm trying to think where raw meat would be. Oh, you know what? That room with the hanging body might have raw meat. That meat might not be rotten enough or whatever. It might still be usable. Otherwise, there's always the body of Danny. He was killed recently. It's so weird to be saying, where can I find somebody that recently died? It's so creepy. You texted me? On my phone? I didn't see any text. Or did you send something in Twitter or something? I saw your text or your message here that said, hey, sorry. And then you just asked about your other text. Yeah, the window I have gets weird and it cuts off the very first. So I don't know. So raw meat and plasma, I guess. Okay. Let's head back to the engine room where Danny's body is. Maybe I could kill Yes? Whoa, what are you saying? Kill the doctor? I don't know if I like this.
The next conversations I have with my children, it will be different. Second chances at life don't come around often.
Second chances?
Your dad would be proud of you, Hadley.
If he knew me, knew who I had become.
A survivor.
It's not my fault that I look like him, or act like him. And it's certainly not this baby's fault that I'm here. That's on me. I can't blame my child for where I am. I know that my baby is
Family.
family.
Oh, no, I didn't see anything on the stream. Huh. It didn't show up. That's weird. Oh, I wonder, was it before I went live? Because this thing here won't broadcast until I'm live. Maybe you said before. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, really? Oh. I hope everybody in the house is okay. Nobody answered might be a good sign. It's bad that nobody's there to try to put the fire out, but it's good, obviously, that maybe nobody was inside to get hurt. Yeah. Well, good. Glad. You know, honestly, there are a lot of people that wouldn't do that. There are a lot of people that would just assume somebody already called or whatever. I'm pretty sure the authorities would prefer to get too many calls about something rather than no calls. So that's awesome. Good job. That's cool. It wasn't fire, but I had to do a similar thing This is now several years ago. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy that somebody's house was on fire, but I do kind of like it's kind of an irony because I do kind of like seeing fire burn things, but I don't like the idea of fire burning things that are important to people. But I do appreciate, maybe is a better word, like I'm not like an arsonist or something, but I do appreciate the power of fire. Like I love like a bonfire and stuff, watching the logs slowly burn and stuff. It like makes me very much respect the power of fire. Um, yeah, some of that. Was I gonna say? Oh yeah, years ago, I had I don't know where I. She's saying maybe she kills, so she goes in here and kills him. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's see. I guess. Um, Years ago, I heard yelling in my neighbors. Like, so I'm in an apartment building. So the apartment next to me, I heard yelling as people were. It's not really set looking like I'm gonna have an option to. Plus, I think he's protected by this field, so I'm not sure. Feel like maybe this isn't where we want to be. Excuse me. Anyway, so years ago in the apartment next to me, I heard like some commotion, and I was like, I didn't know what was going on. It was a couple. They would fight often, but I mean, you know, I just thought it was normal couple fighting or whatever. No, I didn't end because I was bored. I thought it would, well, except I thought after the fact, well, except maybe the fact that um, Dr. Felton was alerted that something was going on because he heard running upstairs. So the fact that he might be heading upstairs is possibly problematic, I guess, for when I load next time. But I was just kind of like, this is a good point to save because I've made X amount of progress. And I now know where there's a save point, right? So I just figured since I'm at a save, because basically the next step was going to be to go, and so we'll do this really briefly because you know, so the next step was going to be, so we went down that hall to the save point, right? On the right is the door to that bedroom again where Mrs. Felton's body is, right? So I thought, well, the next step is just go in there and then go in the bathroom and use the plunger and then come back out and then then come back out and then go back down to where that key had fallen in that grate down in the basement, like the laundry room or whatever that is. So I thought we're going to be going past this twice. So one of those two times we pass that save point because we go in the room and then we come back out of the room. So as you pass that one of the two times is the perfect time to save. Because otherwise then you go all the way back down to the laundry room, but now you're way away from the save point. So you have to go all the way back into the save point to save again, right? So I'm like, I'm just already at the save point, so I might as well just save. And I was like, if we go another half an hour, in a half an hour, I might not be anywhere near a save point. So then we make like a half an hour. We kind of have a little bit of the problem we had before. We make like a half an hour of progress, and then we don't actually get to save. We lose that half hour progress, or we make a special trip back to the save point, since I don't know where another one is right now. So I thought, I'm just here. It's convenient. Hour and a half is relatively close to the 2 hours that I normally stream anyway. So I figured it was just a good time to end it. That's why I ended it. I would have kept going, but I didn't want to stay up especially late Friday night, and I didn't want to stay up till 12:30. Might have been okay, but then there's the possibility of the same thing where instead of half an hour progress, not even an hour progress, you might lose. But anyway, I didn't want to stay up too late. So I didn't want to stay up till like 1 or 1:30 or 2 or something, my time, mountain time, right? So I was like, I don't want to do that. So this is a problem. So I just thought, well, it's better to cut out slightly early, like a half an hour early, than go like an hour and a half or 2 hours later and still not have a new save point. Have to make my way all the like possibly because I don't know where you go. Maybe you end up going down because there's like the thing about those nuns, so maybe you end up with a tunnel and head toward the nunnery or something. I don't know. So I was like, I don't know where we're gonna go in the game. I don't want to make like possibly be like way far away from the only save point we know, and I have to make my way back to save it again. Does it make sense? So I just thought it was convenient because we were already there. Next time, we'll stream for obviously at least another hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, something like that. If we stream next time, though, I might find another save point farther down. That just there wasn't a guarantee on Friday night that I'd find one anytime soon. That's why I did that. So hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, God dang it! Now I have to go to the bathroom. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I am just gonna use the bathroom really fast. Give me 1 sec. Feels like this is picking up a lot of. This didn't used to pick up a bunch of my AC, right? But now it feels like it is. Do you hear the AC like very much in the background? Because oh, I know what it is. That friggin' okay. There's an electrical circuit in my apartment, and I don't know if it's tied to the AC. I don't think so. Anyway, there's an electrical circuit in my apartment that every once in a while will do like, and like when I do a normal recording, I actually have to filter it out, and it's pretty annoying because it kind of hollows out the other sound some. It's not too bad, but it's a little bit. It's noticeable, and I don't like it. And I think that's what's going on. Because when I don't have the headphones on, I can slightly hear that, and I also see it going rear, 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 rear like that. So okay. When you get back, we'll see when you get back. Okay, I think we're going to go down to the power generation room, see if I can get some meat from Danny's body and possibly plasma from the power generator there. If that ends up being a thing, I'm not sure if that is even going to be something we can do, but if so, I'm not complaining, but I am a little surprised that Samantha's not wandering around. You would think she'd get bored just sitting in the same area and not just sitting and waiting, but maybe. Oh, a bloated, livid tongue protrudes obscenely out of his mouth, blood oozing onto the floor. He's very dead. Okay, so do I have... not really have a knife. Can I use this on him, maybe?
Maybe if I...
No.
No.
Was I supposed to use that blade I got up in the tube here on him earlier? I hope not. Although you'd think logic in the game would say, well, you still haven't done this, so you still need this. Oh, but look. You've got this. How? I didn't ever notice that. Nice. So the game gives you a hint when you open what object would be the thing you want to apply. Whoa, interesting. I didn't realize that. I never paid attention to that. I was so oblivious. Okay, well, let's do that. It's a cutscene, so crap. She's like, I'm gonna hide. Oh, she's so damn smart. Wow, Hadley, I love it. I didn't even think to do that.
I can get help. I can find you now.
No time. The elevator. It's close. It's open.
I did it. We did it. This baby is going to be a fighter like his mom. I can feel it.
Come to Mama, achievement unlocked. The Fey beast has been splayed in two. A sickly wisp of steam rises from her exposed innards. Jeez, dude. I did not see that happening. I'd forgotten about this cutting in half. That was really well done. Good job, Hadley. Holy frack, your You're amazing. That was such a smart idea. I didn't even think about that. I'm an idiot. Okay. Super smart woman to the rescue. You are Superwoman. Not I Superwoman, but you're still Superwoman. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just go here now, right? Because of stuff. All right, so let's go here. Oh, these force fields are all activated again? Oh, what the? Really? I mean, I don't have a need to go in there necessarily now, but why would those be reactivated? That seems so weird. Maybe because Samantha came by and somehow the facility or the ship detected danger, so it sealed those. But then why wouldn't it seal this? I don't know. That's weird. Okay. Whatever. I guess we'll just go. Elevator. Large freight elevator waits. Elevators. Me in games and elevators.
I'm sorry, Hadley. Nothing is wrong. This is the way it was meant to be. Hello, Hadley.
Hello, Hadley. CAYNE Research Vault 4454. Oh, so we're not on the Groom Lake. We're on just some research vault on some planet. What? Oh, that's the Groom Lake, I think. And it just hasn't taken off yet. It's parked here to load cargo, maybe Hadley's baby or whatever. Oh. Wow. And that's the end of CAYNE. Okay. Damn it, I thought she'd get killed by Samantha or something, but I kind of knew Hadley wasn't going to survive. Damn it. Well, that's annoying. I wanted her to survive. Why?